Hello and welcome to another video review brought to you by T40607. Today we're looking at Transformers Fall of Cybertron Deluxe Class Optimus Prime. First of all, I'd like to say that I got this figure for $8. My opinions are only lying in that price point, and I'll give you my opinion if I would have bought it for $14.99 plus tax at the end of the video. Anyway, first of all, I'd like to show you some of the robot truck mode. I'm sorry about that. It does have some lovely detail while streaming around the figure. The tires look a little bit weak. One problem: he's very, very, very small. Even Knockout is slightly longer. I mean, sure, this was described as a fist on wheels, and I can see why, because this thing is blocky as hell. But it's not bad. At least they got the windows right this time in the American release, being black. And two Autobot symbols right over here. And it does come with this weapon right here. It does harken back to the original Generation 1's gun, sort of, but this is nothing compared to the War for Cybertron 1. So, setting that off to the side, let's get into the transformation of this figure. First of all, come back here, untab the back heels of the feet, and rotate this whole section down. Next, rotate the legs around, separate them. Take the feet, fold them down, and they're on this sort of double hinge, so you have to fold up from the ball joint and fold down again. So now that he's able to stand, sort of, we can take these two pieces right here and untab the arms as well. Rotate these pieces back like this. Let me show you from a different angle. So they look like this. Take the arms, rotate them down and around. Show you again. Rotate down. Twist around. Rotate the fists so they're facing forward. And now the sort of revealer thing. It's alright, but it's nothing special. What you got to do is take the arms and just rotate them up and the head comes up with it. I suggest continuously rotating the arms back around. Take this back flap here and fold it down, and it'll clip in. And here you have Fall of Cybertron Optimus Prime in his robot mode. There you go, much better. Now you can take these things and you can rotate them down. I prefer it this way. Just gives the elbows a better in-depth look, if you will. Sure, the figure, it suffers. For comparison, here's Shockwave, who is like 2 heads taller than him. The figure's weapon can either go in his hand or store in the hole right there in his back. There's also 2 holes on each side of the legs and arms, but I don't know if you would really want to do anything with those. Normal 5mm peg. I mean, he does look pretty badass, if I may say so myself, but just the head just starts to sink and it gets kind of annoying. The articulation, the arm is on a ball joint, can rotate 360 degrees, move somewhat outward and inward, can bend at the elbow due to transformation, rotate at the wrist, and bend at the waist. Feet can go forward, back, inward, outward, or whatever, and can also rotate at the thigh, bend at the knee, and the ankles. I like this part. The ankles are on ball joints. Still, thank the Lord for that. Well, basing it off the $8 price point, I say the figure's worth it. $7.99 on eBay, though it took way too long to ship. Almost had to file an eBay transaction fraud thing with the guy. Thank God he sent it. But you know what? It wasn't really worth the struggle. And I'd say if you're going to pick up any Optimus Prime from the game kind of series, I'd say stick with the War for Cybertron version. It's got a complicated transformation. Sure, it should have been a Voyager for that sort of complication, but at the same time, it's much better, more detailed, more parts can move, make it look much more different. For $14.99, no way, it's not worth $14.99. Wait for it to go on clearance. I'm telling you, do not buy this figure for $14.99. You will regret it. Sure, it's got some good detail. Sure, it's got some good articulation. But you know what? Little things like this, constantly moving while you're trying to pose the figure, makes it just... It's for $14.99. They should have at least included some sort of peg system for that. For the weapon, absolutely got a lot of detail, but like the original War for Cybertron one, it doesn't move, doesn't do anything else. Sure, I see a couple little holes in here, but I'm guessing that's because of the Ultra Magnus Gunblade thing that's going to happen eventually, which I'm going to say is a little bit more of a worth it figure, and better looking in the colors, and comes with a fucking Gunblade. Come on, guys. Well, that's my video review for it. I'm being totally honest here. Don't pick it up for $14.99. I would hate myself if I picked this up for that price. For $8? Oh my goodness, what a relief. This is T40607 saying, don't waste your money unless it's a little. Signing off.